Hello, guys. Welcome to our channel. Welcome to our channel. For those who is the first time watching, my name is Fatuma. Welcome to our channel, first podcast. Today we are just going to have a chit chat together, story time. And we are not going to talk much, but we are going to talk, nevertheless, we are going to talk little things here and there. And we are going to just to chit chat together. Story time. Okay, today we're just going to talk about the whole term depression, the whole term of depression. It says it's type of mental health. It's type of mental health. And let me read, before I continue, let me read from my Bible here, Ecclesiastes chapter 11, verse 8, verse 9 and 10. It says, young people, it is wonderful to be young. Enjoy every minute of it. Do everything you want to do. Take it all in. But remember that you must give account to God for everything you do. So refuse to worry and keep your body healthy. But remember that youth with your whole life before you is meaningless. Ecclesiastes 11, verse 11, chapter 11, verse 9 and 10. It's a Bible NLT, new NLT, and it's all about it's all talking about the refuse to worry. Don't worry about anything. It is talking about, it's telling about the youth has to refuse to worry about anything. We should not worry about depression at all. We should not worry about depression, but instead we should be find a solution to it. Is a type of mental health, and there are some sort of things that a human being, especially, it can be teenagers, it can be older people, uh, it can be adults too, can pass through stages of life whereby they pass through things like that. And depression, you say, it's a serious one, and it's a type of mental health, which is a serious mental health problem that causes persistence of feelings of sadness here and there. And also it causes interest in different kinds of activities. You sleep too much, you sleep too much, feelings of not having energy, having energy to do anything. You might fall into addictions sometimes. You might fall into taking marijuana, and might fall taking into uh, uh, what taking drugs, like different kinds of drugs. And if you don't take care of yourself, you might fall into these categories in the later future, in the days to come. So it's we I decided to talk about it today because it's I've been the I've been, I may say I've been being part of it. It has been part of my life. Depression has been part of my life for more than a decade. So for more than a decade. So it's bring me to reflection that there are some I have to talk to young girls, especially boys and girls, especially young girls, because I'm into girls and women's rights a little bit about it, but the depression that the teenagers get, it's a lack of lack of certain kind of things, lack of maybe doing activities, lack of energy, sleeping too much, get into addictions, pornography, get into a teenager pornography, getting into addiction of taking drugs, so different kinds of things. And also we tend to ignore, and it's affect when it affects your teenager, things feel, and they behave, how we behave, that how he feels, it can be, it may be caused by maybe education stress in terms of not performing well in class. And also girls might, due to menstruation cycle, may lose a lot of blood, may lose a lot of blood, may lose energy, things like that. And also emotional problems, emotional functions, and physical problems, emotional problems, physical problems, and emotional function in terms of feelings. A teenager may feel a little bit overwhelmed with things that are in things that are in things that are in this in the cycle where they are together, means in the cycle of, they may fall into sin very easily. And also we say that causes the depression, and teenager depression can be caused by so many things. And also we can tend to ignore, we tend to ignore them. So we tend to ignore them, and once you tend to ignore them, it is it leads us to so many things. Um and also feeling hopelessness and empty, is feeling hopelessness and empty, loss of interest in a different kind of pleasures and usual activities, and interest in low self-esteem. And these are happening to teenagers, and behavioral changes, tiredness, loss of energy, um, loss of energy, loss of everything, social isolation, normal. There are some things that so once you see these kinds of things, you need to be precautious. You need to take precautions very early. See a doctor, and when you reaches to a stage of seeing a psychiatric, it might be a psychiatric, it might reach to a psychiatric say case. And most of the time the depression comes with episodes. It comes with episodes like a certain kind of episode. You may feel a little bit low, you may feel with low self-esteem. So it comes with episode, and sometimes these episodes help us to help us to this kind of episode does not help us at all, and it does not make us feel a little bit strong. So you need to see a doctor as soon as possible. Make sure you talk to your parents, especially the girls. Talk to your mothers, aunties, and girlfriends there, so that you may be able to overcome challenges like this in life. So these are just a little we can talk about. Today I'm just focusing on talking with the teenagers, especially the girls, about teenagers and depression. And so that's it for today. But before I end up, I was just going through first chapters of my first chapters of the book of the book that I'm trying to write. First chapters of the book that I'm trying to write. It talks about those who are very keen, Tanzanians society, those who wants to come in the route in Canada, in the route of education. I'll try my level best to do a research because that's the route I didn't pass. So I'm not aware, I'm not familiar with it. So I'll try my level best to make sure that I bring it to here. And also I've been doing good. I've been doing good. Today's Friday. Today is Friday. Today is Friday the 14th of August 2026. So I'm trying level best my level to the extent that I'm trying to keep up myself busy. I'm trying to take my meds as usual. I'm trying to read different kinds of books. One of them is The Wedding Dress. So far so good. The Wedding Dress. Keep up for those who are trying to into phases of depression. Just try to keep yourself busy. Try to see the doctor if you already have a doctor. Try to keep up with your appointments. Try to keep up with your medication taking. So it helps us a lot. A lot. Until next time, it's Fatuma. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. Bye bye.